welcome to the stage today's MC, NFTE alumna, Rania Gaston.
Thank you and good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to welcome you all to the NFTE Mid-Atlantic Regional Youth Entrepreneurship Challenge. I'm Rania Gaston, pronouns she, her, and I'm a NFTE alumnus from class of 2022. In fact, around this time last year, I won first place at the NFTE Regional Challenge here in New York City. My own NFTE startup business, Gourmet Guider, surrounded around dietary limitations and recipes for those who are unrepresented within the cooking community. With NFTE and all that I learned, I have applied much of the entrepreneurial mindset in my own life. Currently, I'm awaiting to start an internship with Google this incoming summer, as well as starting my freshman year in college this fall as an incoming first year in Boston University's Questrom School of Business with a major in business administration and finance. I know that I wouldn't have these opportunities without NFTE, and especially my mentor, Ms. Lorena Izzo. She has truly been there for me through thick and thin, and a mentor inside and outside the classroom. Thank you. I am so excited to be here as your Master of Ceremonies today. And I hope you all are as thrilled as I am to be here and to take part of one of the cornerstones of the NFTE program, the Business Plan Competition. This past few years have really shown us how an entrepreneurial mindset is crucial to the success of our country's economy, our communities, and most of all, our youth. Last year, we returned to in-person events, and it was wonderful to see my fellow competitors and entrepreneurs leading into markets related to self-care, mental health, community support, and so many other ways of building an inclusive, vibrant, and compassionate society. NFTE knows that preparing young people to be career-ready and future-focused as students, entrepreneurs, and engaged employees helps us to create opportunities out of obstacles that appear impossible to overcome. The entrepreneurial mindset, ignited first by our NFTE teachers, places us on a bold path of discovery and achievement, causing a ripple effect that positively impacts everyone. That's what these competitors and their dreams represent. Whatever path brought you here today, I want you to know that everyone in this room has the power to transform the lives of young people through entrepreneurship, including our generous supporters. NFTE is incredibly grateful to the sponsors of this challenge, including our presenters, EY and Santander, and our associate sponsor, the City Foundation and Reference Point. Thank you for making this day possible. I'd also like to thank the wonderful NFTE teachers and school partners, as well as the business coaches, classroom volunteers, judges, family and friends that provide support, advice, and encouragement to NFTE students. I remember the support that I received through my NFTE experience that helped me get to where I am today. That same support goes to this year's Young Entrepreneurship, and it does not go unnoticed. Thank you. And finally, this event and all we would do would not be possible without the commitment, guidance, and support from the members of the Mid-Atlantic Region Advisory Board, whom you'll find listed in the program. Please join me in recognizing their invaluable contributions to our NFTE community. Today is the culmination of many long hours of hard work from our finalists. Finalists, I have walked that same path that brought you here today, and I know all the work you have put into your plans. No one knows these businesses better than you do, and we cannot wait to hear your pitch. Before you begin, please take a deep breath and know that we are all believe in your power and your potential. And we hope that you leave today knowing how amazing you are and how much you inspire everyone. Remember, it's not always winning that pushes us to greatness. Challenges spark innovation, and you will never know what tomorrow will hold. So no matter the outcome of the competition, be proud of what you have done and enjoy the applause. Congratulations on being here. Okay, are you ready? Here's where it gets really exciting. To judge the challenge, we have an esteemed panel of experts who have volunteered their time. Please help me welcome Senior Vice President and Director of Commercial Affinity Banking for Fulton Bank, Joel Barnett. Can you stand up and wave? NFTE alumnus from 2019, co-founder of Represent Consultants and CEO and founder of Inquest, Samuel Johnson. Director and District Executive for Manhattan Bronx District, Tri-State Region of Santander Bank, Delfina Correa. Vice President of the Bronx and Manhattan campuses of Mercy College, Dr. Scorpio Rogers. And Managing Director of Assurance at Ernst & Young, Vincent Hallerman. Judges, thank you so much for sharing your time and expertise. We have every confidence that our finalists will truly impress you, and we do not envy your job. Now for a brief review of the rules. Each presenter will have exactly 7 minutes to present their pitch deck to the judges. Our timer will show a green card when there are 5 minutes left, and a yellow card when there are 1 minute left. If time expires before they finish, a red card will be shown and a bell tone will be rung. After each presentation, the judges will have 3 minutes to ask questions. Again, a yellow card will be shown when there's 1 minute left, and the red card and bell will be rung when the time is up. We'll provide a few minutes between presenters for our judges to make necessary notes and record their scores. And with 5 teams presenting, we'll also pause briefly after the first 3 presentations for a short break for more food and drinks, and to help our judges get caught up with their scoring. I'm excited to announce that our 3rd place winner from today's competition will leave with $500, while our 2nd place winner receives $1,000. Our 1st place winner will take home $1,500. In addition, our 2 runners-up will receive $200 each. All right, let's start the challenge. Please welcome our first presenter, Tatiana Pack from Pittsburgh Science and Technology Academy, presenting her pitch for 1-minute vending.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Sadly, embracing our natural hair is still not the norm. Tyra Banks. There's a lack of accessible, affordable hair care products available to people of color, especially on college campuses. 1 Minute Vending is a multicultural beauty vending machine business that caters to the needs of ethnic hair care. We come new, meaning that we're installed on college campuses for your convenience. The best quality hair needs for you at the push of a button. My name is Tatiana Pack, creator and co-founder of 1 Minute Vending.
I'm going to switch mics for you, Tatiana. Give 1 second for time, please. Thank you.
Here, I have 3 schools and their distance from a beauty supply store by foot and by car. A beauty supply store is a store that specifically caters to the needs of ethnic hair care. I chose to focus on these 3 schools located in the state of PA because of personal interest, and being a Black woman myself, knowing where the closest hair store was from these schools was important to me. As you can see, Temple's the closest school, being 8 minutes by car and 32 minutes by foot. But let's take a look at Lincoln. 37 minutes by car, but wait, 6 hours and 59 minutes by foot. I mean, that's ridiculous. I know I'm not walking for that long, and I'm sure there's other students that feel the same way. So I can confidently say, not only is there a lack, but there's a need for more accessible hair care products available to people of color on college campuses. But don't worry, my business offers the solution. My business is for people of color who love hair care but hate the hassle of traveling to the beauty supply store. My business offers affordable, accessible hair care products that saves you time and money. Not to mention, it's convenient, easy to use, and offers various payment methods. But not only does our accessibility make us special, the visibility of natural hair care for African American women and the distribution of those products are what puts us a step ahead of our competitors. Oftentimes, many African American women struggle with maintaining their natural hair because it's too hard to manage. We've all heard that one, by the way. When in reality, it's just that they don't have the tools necessary or even know how. So having my vending machine as an option encourages African American women to try to understand their natural hair and its needs. My target market is young adults that attend college and reside on college campuses in the PA area. Of those surveyed, about 90% surveyed said they buy from here. People surveyed were between the ages of 18 to 25 college students who reside in PA. For my total population, I took the total student body of each of those schools. Once again, that was Cheney, Temple, and Lincoln, which gave me 28,357. For my total market population, I took the total student body of minorities enrolled in those schools, which gave me 13,718. And for my market size, estimate I only captured about 20% of my targeted market, I'd still have a market size of 2,743. Now, because my target area is so concentrated, I believe it's best to grow through word of mouth and through flyers. However, I am aware having an online presence is important to measure engagement. With that being said, I plan to have an Instagram page targeted at people looking for a beauty supply store in the area, host pop-up events to attract new customers, to measure purchases through the vending machines themselves, and to analyze retention. I plan to focus on where products are and are not being sold, the amount of tagging and reposts on social media, as well as product reviews from customers. 1 Minute Vending's competitors consist of Vanity Way, Kylie Cosmetics, and Target. Vanity Way is a Pittsburgh-based beauty vending machine business that sells online and in person, offers affordable products and handmade lashes, and is run by a certified lash technician. And although all of these established companies do offer very appealing features, none of these companies' main focus is ethnic hair care. My credibility is backed by the fact that I not only took but excelled at the NFTE Entrepreneur program at my school. I've learned how to manage myself and my siblings' natural hair care because my business does cater to black hair. I want to make sure I'm able to cater to all the varieties of black hair within that. And I've held multiple leadership positions both in and outside of school, as I currently hold title as president of my school's local NHS chapter and current shift lead at my part-time job. For my definition of one unit, I have one Carol Daughters sulfate-free shampoo being listed at $865, with monthly leasing being $166.67 and monthly maintenance being $33 per month. I'd sell the shampoo at $15, needing to sell about 32 units per month to break even. And although that does seem costly, we do have to take into account my customers are paying for convenience. It's a full-size bottle of shampoo, and after that first year, that $166.67 falls off. So I'd only need to sell about 6 units per month to break even. And vending machine businesses have over an 80% success rate. So personally, I'd want to invest in something I know that was going to succeed. Currently, within the first year of launch, we're expected to make $7,315.20 based off an average price of $15. The following year, we intend to double those earnings, and by year 3, we're expected to expand product offerings to places such as airports and malls, and possibly offers a line for men's hair care. We're also hoping to move into the digital space, offering some sort of app for our customers to track where our vending machines are located. And lastly, I'd love to give back to my community by featuring other small-owned black businesses that make hair care-related products for my community. Once again, my name is Tatiana Pack, creator and co-founder of 1 Minute Vending. Does anyone have any questions?
Great presentation. Judges, your 3-minute Q&A begins now.
Tatiana,
Yes.
did I pronounce that properly?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Great job, by the way. We
Thank you.
admire your confidence and just the way you carry yourself. It's amazing. So you're starting on college campuses in Pennsylvania, and then you
Yeah.
plan to go into airports, I think.
Yes.
Any other expansion plans?
I would like to have one of my vending machines on like every college in PA to start, and then obviously I do want to go worldwide, but I know I want to have my ambitions are strong, but I want to be more focused about that.
Wonderful. Well done.
Thank you.
I have a question. First off, congratulations
Thank
on your
you.
success. And my question is, can you walk me through the installation process for college, on the college campus? How does that work? Who are you hiring to install Can you kind of just walk me through that process?
Yeah. Okay. So I would like have like maybe my parents or something come help us bring the vending machines on there, and I would get in contact with like the point of sales person to see like about how we would go step by step of getting like permission to put my vending machine there and things such as that.
Okay, thank you.
So just as a follow-up, great presentation.
Thank
Have
you.
I didn't see in your finances the cost of space for your vending machine on college campuses.
So like, again, I would just contact that point of sales person and see how much, whatever they draw us up, about how much that would cost to get it installed there, and then I would just go from there.
Okay, I meant renting from, if you're on a college campus, they're gonna charge you for the space, so have you considered that?
Not at the moment, but it is something I am thinking about.
Okay, thank you.
What do you think is one of your biggest obstacles?
Just getting permission to have our vending machines on there like they mentioned previously.
Tatiana, nice job on your presentation. You said you have been part of various leadership roles. Can you tell me a little more about what are some of those roles that you've been involved in?
Okay, so as I mentioned in my presentation, I am president of NHS, which stands for National Honor Society. And within that presentation, we just kind of post things to give back to our community. So within that, I've held blood drives, clothing drives, food drives, blood banks. I am current shift lead at my part-time job. So it's kind of like a step under manager. I just take care of the things that they need me to do before it goes to a manager.
Great job.
Is that it?
We'll just give our judges a little more time to mark their scores and jot down any notes.
Thank you.
Now, Now for our second finalist, presenting his business plan for Mentor Fitness, please welcome Ms. Basifat from West Hill High School.
Pleasure, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Lakshmi.
Alright, hello everyone. My name is Ms. Basifat. I attend West Hill High School, and this is my business pitch, Mentor Fitness, an online fitness app where we focus on progression over perfection. So, according to the World Health Organization, more than 1 billion people are obese worldwide, of which 650 million are adults, 340 40 million are teenagers, and 39 million are children. It's so bad that 4 million people die each year. In fact, the World Health Organization predicts that by 2030, 1 in 5 women and 1 in 7 men will be obese. These numbers are really big, and these statistics show a clear problem. Surprisingly, a lot of people want to get into fitness. It's just they don't know where to start. Whether it be building muscle, losing weight, gaining weight, or even nutrition, the average person doesn't have the knowledge to do so correctly. And not only is this a waste of time, but it can also be harmful if done wrong. Mentor Fitness is an online app that is determined to help bring those numbers down. Mentor Fitness is determined to spread knowledge and help you achieve your fitness goals. And this is made easy with a personalized workout routine that is tailored to your needs. Mentor Fitness offers a step-by-step workout routine that is clear and easy to follow. All workout routines are science-based and are proven to be effective. And with the rise of artificial intelligence, human intervention won't be necessary. You will answer a quick survey about your fitness goals, and you can upload data from the health app on your phone or fitness on the Fitbit, and AI will analyze that data and build you a custom workout routine for you, which will then be analyzed by experts. AI will then scout the internet for scientific articles, and it will link it to the workout so you can see the science behind each workout. Incorporating an AI to my app is very beneficial because it will save me money. Unlike humans, AI does not need to be on a payroll. Mentor Fitness focuses on all aspects of fitness, and the features that you get depends on the type of package that you have. We offer a basic package, which everyone gets, and then a premium package, which is a monthly membership of $9.99 per month. To start off, we offer mental health. Mental health is a key component to fitness, and it is disregarded by many fitness programs. We offer exercises that are related to mental health, such as walking exercises, breathing exercises, and yoga. Another big important part of fitness is diet, and not a lot of people know how to incorporate that into their routine, which is why we offer meal plans. With the basic package, you get suggested meal plans that are popular and healthy overall. With the premium package, you get a tailored meal plan, which if you are someone who's trying to gain weight, the meal plan will support gaining weight. If you are someone who's trying to lose weight, the meal plans will support losing weight. They also follow any dietary restrictions. So if you are allergic or if you are vegan, it will follow those dietary restrictions. Another thing that a lot of people lack is motivation. So Mentor Fitness will solve this by sending positive and inspirational notifications throughout the day to give you that boost to get up and get started. The premium package also offers a one-on-one coaching where you can talk to a mentor one-on-one. Last but not least, you can also track your progress. You can do this by linking the app to your Fitbit, or you can do it directly through the app. My target audience are young adults ages 18 to 34. Health Resources and Services Administration report that young adults are the largest age groups who are frequently in the gym, with a percentage of 60.6%. But this does not limit to who can use Mentor Fitness. Anyone can use it, even older people who get diagnosed with high cholesterol or diabetes. Mentor Fitness will be advertised through social media apps. Advertising through social media apps will give my business an increase in awareness because this is where everyone will see it first. My target audience, who are young adults, are frequently on social media, so this is the best place to promote my app. I also plan on partnering with local gyms where I promote their gym membership, and clients who go from my app will get a discount in their gym membership. which is a win-win for everyone because I get money from offering ad sales, gyms get a new member, and clients are getting discounts in their gym membership. I have compared Mentor to two other fitness apps, Peloton and Strava, and these two apps either has some or none of the features that Mentor has. Mentor is the one-stop place for all your fitness needs. Not to mention, with the high prices you are paying for Peloton and Strava, you are not getting as much as you would be with Mentor. When it comes to fitness, I know a thing or two. First off, I am a JROTC cadet, which is a high school program that helps their students become better leaders and citizens. And I have experience in being a leader as I have been put in many leadership roles. I have also played multiple sports throughout high school as well as lifted weights with the help of a real personal trainer. So this is my cost structure, and this only reflects my basic package, not my premium package. So my definition of one unit is one download of the Mentor Fitness app. My selling price is a one-time purchase of $1.99 with a 30-cent commission to the App Store, and my contribution margin is $1.69. My only variable expense is the 30-cent commission to the App Store, and my fixed expenses comes out to a total of $2,300. To break even, I will need 1,360 downloads per month. So the first step is to get my app up and running by hiring developers to develop the app to get the features that I want, and then advertising it and getting it out there, and then start generating revenue, and then maybe looking for investors to invest in my app. And then I would like to go global and become a multi-billion-dollar app because I do feel like a lot of people can benefit from this app. And then once my app becomes successful, I hope to donate to hospitals in third world countries as well as to Special Olympics, which is the world's largest sports organization for adults and kids with intellectual disabilities. And last but not least, promote a healthy lifestyle for everyone. And that was my business pitch, Mentor Fitness. Thank you all for listening.
Great presentation. Judges, your 3-minute Q&A begins now.
Great presentation. I love the concept. So in the basic app, you said you're going to be offering nutrition advice. How do you plan to do that?
Alright, so I will offer nutritional advice. So like I said in the beginning of when you download the app, you will answer a survey, and this survey will ask you questions based on your physical needs and also about, well, it will ask you questions about your fitness goals. So if you say you were trying to gain weight, the nutritional advice is going to be based on gaining weight. There are certain foods that you can eat, certain foods that you can eat to gain weight, but certain foods that you shouldn't eat when trying to gain weight, and vice versa. And also with the premium package with the AI, you can take pictures, upload it to the app, and AI will analyze the portion sizes that you're eating, the nutritious value of it, and it will build a custom routine for you based on your fitness goals.
Thank you.
Have you looked into the cost of the AI and how much that might be?
I have not looked into that yet. It is not part of my cost structure. However, I plan on hiring an app developer as an independent contractor, so he's not on my full-time staff yet. It will be an independent contractor once it develops.
You mentioned having tailored meal plans for customers. Who's going to do those meal plans and how much are they being paid? Because I didn't see that in your cost structure.
Okay, so the meal plans is going to be made by artificial intelligence, which will then be reviewed by experts.
So great job. Real quick, my question is, so the fitness industry is very competitive, and so how do you continue to stay competitive with your competition?
Okay, so many apps, they're not very personalized. They offer workouts that you go in and choose. But a lot of beginners who are getting into fitness, they don't know which workouts to do, which not to do. This is why this app personalizes a workout routine. It builds it for you so it is easy for you and you know what to do, which other apps don't. And it's like everything is included in it.
Thank you.
One quick question. Ms. Bach, great job. You mentioned that to keep people motivated, they'll get like is it text messages throughout the day, because I know that's one of the biggest challenges, right? One of the biggest challenges in staying focused and you're working out and your diet and all that kind of stuff. Anything else other than like a message throughout the day to keep people motivated to stay on track with their program?
I have been thinking about like reward systems. Like if you reach a certain like milestone, you could get like free merge of the app, maybe like more in the future.
Okay, great. Well done. Thank you.
Judges, take a moment to finish recording your scores. Give the judges a quick second to wrap up. Now for our third finalist. Presenting his business plan for Plateau, please welcome Hannah Russo from Pittsburgh Science and Technology Academy.
My name is Hannah Russell, creator and CEO of Plateau, where we will be bringing fashion to new heights. The platform shoe market is smaller than your standard shoe market, so this means that there's limited customizability for its customers. This also means that those interested in alternative fashion have less options. And another problem is that individual pairs of platforms are expensive, so acquiring a variety of them can be super pricey. This is an even more pressing issue, seeing as the median household income in America decreased 3.2% from 2019 to 2020. That's 3.2% in 1 year. And that means that young adults have less disposable income to spend on things like novelty shoes. At Plateau, we're going to be expanding the world of expression through fashion, allowing for a more user-based design. We're going to be doing this by selling our parts both together and separately, as the top and the sole will be detachable at the base. These tops and soles can then be switched out, allowing for users to pick and choose their pairings. This means we can have decreased prices, but increased customizability. This customization available for our buyers goes beyond just the design on the shoe. Customers can pick between sneakers and boots and how tall their platforms will be. This, when paired with our attachment design, which will be built in directly to the base of the shoe, and have a locking in method that can lock and unlock as users wish. This will give us lower cost, but higher variety. We will also be using recycled rubber and plastics, not only decreasing the price of these materials on our budget, but the price of these materials on our planet. We're building our attachment method based off of other companies' tested designs. Flaneurs is a prominent entrepreneur of this sort of lock-in method, and we're going to be using that, but modifying it to fit the specific type of strain our shoes are going to be under, because they focus on turning their sneakers into roller skates, which isn't exactly what we're going for. We want people who have a more standout clothing style, who enjoy shoes that match their fashion sense. We're focusing on teens to young adults. And with 42.5 million 15 to 25-year-olds in the United States, even just 0.01% of that population would give me 4,250 potential customers. We want people who buy shoes semi-regularly and who would usually end up spending more on colorful and high-quality clothing. We're going to be a United States online-only store, and with 268 million online shoppers in 2022, the United States is a strong basis for an online-only business. For advertisement, we're going to be using social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter because they're cost-efficient ways to promote our product and to connect directly to our communities. We're also going to be using interactions such as likes and comments to gauge the amount of exposure we're getting. And in the future, we hope to encourage our customers to post their own purchases under our hashtags and even ask to use those images on our selling sites. For keeping our customers around, we plan to offer discounts for our returning customers. And for those subscribed to our notifications, which will be given out both through email and through social medias, they'll get things like sneak peeks and pre-releases to keep them excited and engaged. For our key metrics, we hope that for every 100 views on a post, we get about 10 website visits, and for every 20 website visits, we get about 2 purchases. Although smaller than the standard market, the platform shoe market has potential and is growing. The estimated market size in 2022 was around $143 million, and the projected market size by 2032 is $205 million. And with fashion having high popularity in America, it's a good place to start a fashion-based shoe business. With my earlier estimated customer base and an average spending of $145, which would be a whole shoe sold together and either a top or sole bought separately, I would get about a 0.43% market share. Among my competition is Pneumonia, which is a well-known and established brand for alternative fashion and very dramatic platform shoes, and some more indirect competition in Converse because they don't offer dramatic platforms, however, they have a lot of customization in their sneakers. My advantage over both of them is my unique detachable design, my customers' ability to apply their own designs, and more overall customization for my customers. I'm qualified to run this business for a multitude of reasons. I took and passed the NFTE sponsored business course with high scores. I've been working with my NFTE trained mentor the entire time, and I've been proven a leader in my school's NHS as I have helped gather and run smaller volunteer groups. I also have experience in art and design with 4 years of art classes provided by Manchester Craftsmen's Guild, and I myself have a more standout style, and I have my own pairs of platforms, so I know what it's like to look for, buy, and wear the shoe. With such high variability in the types of shoes I'm selling, my whole shoes when bought together can range from $75 to $130, with tops being sold from $30 to $60 and soles being sold from $25 to $50. However, for the sake of my cost structure, I'm focusing on a pair of sneakers with a 3.5-inch platform. These would be sold for around $90, which may seem expensive to those not familiar with the market, but those of us who are familiar with buying the shoe know that $90 is a pretty standard price, and that the saving will come in later, as now you can buy separate pieces for much less instead of having to buy an entirely new shoe. So, with that selling price of $90 and a cost of creation of around $21, I would get about $69 of profit. With $200 of monthly expenses for storage units, I would just sell about 3 units to break even. My current plans for Plateau is to establish a production line, partner with established companies, create my unique designs, and to partner with recycling companies for my materials. My future plans for Plateau is to get a bigger warehouse and production line, become a standalone company, expand my design selection, and to ship to more countries. And I want to give back to my community in 3 ways. I'm going to be using recycled materials to reduce my waste. I want to partner with companies to give clothes to teens in need, and I want to donate shoes for every X pair sold. I say X because I'm hoping the number of shoes I have to sell in order to donate some decreases as my business grows. And that is how at Plateau, we're going to be bringing fashion to new heights.
Amazing presentation. Now we'll give our judges a time to ask some questions.
Hannah, great job. So have you done a prototype of this yet, as you were analyzing the cost to kind of determine how, whether it's reasonable or not?
I have not yet gotten a prototype. I hope as I partner with investors and product designers, then I would get a more solid idea of what exactly the lock-in method would look like. But right now my basis for it is the ones I've seen and the ones I know already exist, so I have a basic idea of what I think it'll look like.
Wonderful, thank you.
Any more questions?
Pass it down.
I'm not gonna lie, you took my question. You had, you mentioned earlier that you were gonna work on a design from a company called Flornow?
Flaneurs.
Flaneurs?
I'm probably not saying that right. I'm pretty sure it's French.
Okay. Have you spoken with them at all to see if you could use their kind of mechanism, or how are you going to work that out?
I have not spoken with them directly. However, I looked at their website when I was doing research for it, and they have patented their specific design that they use to attach it. So my options could be either to discuss with them about possibly partnering and using their design directly, or simply using it as kind of a basis and then building my own kind of lock-in mechanism, using theirs as inspiration and not directly taking it.
Anyone else? Awesome.
With being an online-only operation, are there any concerns about not being able to try on the product prior to purchasing?
I think that can definitely be a concern for our customers. So we'll have things like sizing charts, and we'll have teams they can reach out to if they're unsure of exactly how to size, like how should I measure my foot for this specific type of shoe. But I know there's a lot of businesses that sell shoes and stuff online, and I've bought a lot of shoes and clothes online. So I feel like it's something that currently our generation and our community is very familiar with dealing with, that kind of online-only purchasing of clothing.
Thank you.
Is that all? Okay. Thank you, Hannah, and thank you, judges. Before our final two presenters, we'll take a 10-minute break. Feel free to grab some more food and drink or use the facilities quickly. Thank you. Welcome back, everyone. Let's jump right back in. To present her business plan for Curly Course, please welcome Mia Paredes Cabrera from the Academy of Finance and Enterprise.
Thank you.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Mia. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Mia Paredes Cabrera, and growing up, I always felt like I didn't have enough resources on what products to use for my curly hair and how to style it. I also mentioned this to my friends who have curly hair, and they said the same thing. They have the same problem. Therefore, I made an app called Curly Course, which offers a questionnaire. And through this questionnaire, it filters out products that are suitable for your specific curly hair type. So I found out that my target market are individuals who have curly hair. Therefore, I also fall under this. So my target customers and their problem is someone that has undefined, unhealthy, doesn't really know what to do with their curly hair, where to start. And you can see my hair 2 years ago, it was really bad. But now with the opportunity of my app, I found out products to use for my hair, how to define it, and how to manage it. So now my hair is moisturized and defined. So this is Curly Course, my app. It's free, and therefore you take a questionnaire. This questionnaire, it recommends you specific products for your curl type, ranging from 1A to 4C. It also provides how-tos, and it has a star system. So everything you buy off the app, the recommended products that you buy off the app, it feeds into a point system. So you can keep buying products with those points. This is the premium version of app called Curl Care Box, and it's $35 a month. It sends you these products every month, And the first month that you get it, you get a refillable container. And this refillable container, the next month, you get biodegradable packaging with the product that is recommended for you, and you just keep refilling it. Because most curl products, they have plastic in them, so we want to reduce that. So what makes curly course unique? I haven't really found something on the market that recommends something specific for curly hair. So the Curly Course app provides this by the how-tos and the recommendations. So as I said, growing up with curly hair, especially in a hair care market that's really made for straight hair, there's aisles and aisles of straight hair care, but only one specific little space just for curly hair. So it makes it a big variety of the market. So my description of a target consumer is someone who has curly hair, who lives in a high populated city, and who really wants to embrace their curly hair instead of keeping straightening it or chemically straightening it. Their buying patterns will also be someone who regularly buys curly hair products, which is someone like me, and it can rack up to almost $70 a month. So I found out with all these characteristics, my market size would be 79 million. To gain retention for my app, I have the point system, which I mentioned before. And this point system, every purchase you make on the app, it acts like as a third party, basically. So since I would be buying the products in wholesale, they'd be discounted on the app. And then with this point system, then you can buy the points, and you rack up the points, and customers can come back and then buy more products with it. Satisfaction, I would encourage my customers to make positive or negative reviews, so then I know what to work up on my app. And awareness, to expose my app, then I would partner with curly hair influencers, which I follow, and I would give them 15% off as a code, and then those customers can come to my app with that code. So I really haven't found any direct competition, but there's Rezo, which is a curly hair salon. But who wants to go to a curly hair salon every single day? Function of Beauty is a customizable hair care brand, but they make their own products. They don't recommend you others' products. And then Sally Beauty is just a hair care retailer. We can recommend products that you can buy from Sally. So what makes us different? It's the first hair care app that specifically targets curly hair in an affordable way. So qualifications. I've completed a lot of business courses at my school, and this really helps me market my brand. I also completed a college NAP course on psychology, and this helps me market my brand efficiently. So I found out with my variable material expenses and the fixed expenses that I would need to sell the Curl Care Box, this is the premium version of app, for $35. And for my monthly break even, I found out I would have to sell 42 units a month. So what I have right now is an app idea, an identified target market, and I found out that I'm assured that the curly hair care market is growing. For growth plans, I said that I want to partner with brands and influencers. And I also want to expand worldwide. For philanthropy, I want to, for every Curl Care Box that is donated, I also want to, I would want to donate it to a homeless shelter. But I also want to educate a lot of places that teach about hair, because I've been to a lot of hair salons and they don't really know how to work on my hair. So I want to educate them as well. So my expected cost, since it is an app, I need like a software engineer that could work on glitches. Curly Course thanks you. Thank you for listening. Any questions?
I have a question.
Judges, your 3-minute Q&A begins now.
Sure. Hi, Mia. I have a daughter named Mia, but I promise I will not be influenced. Well done.
Thank you.
I'm not sure whether, are you going to be selling products directly, or your app will recommend products for people to buy?
So there's really 2 versions of the app. So it recommends it, and then you can buy it through my app, which can serve as a third party. So it recommends you those apps, and you can buy it through mine. And then the premium, it can send it to your house.
So the products that you recommend, are you getting a piece of that when they buy it?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Of course.
Yeah, great job. So you mentioned the box that a customer can order, which is $35 a month, correct? What are they actually getting in that box?
So they're getting an amount of curly hair products that they have been recommended through the filtering system of the questionnaire that you take. So they're getting the biodegradable package, which you refill in that container, and then eliminates the waste of the product of the plastic, and they just get the products that I recommended to them.
Thank you.
You talked about the box and you talked about sending products, but you also said you were going to buy the products wholesale and send them out. In your cost structure, did you consider how much it's going to cost you to buy multiple products wholesale?
Yeah, so I did an average, and I found that most products are $5.
Thank you.
First off, great job. My question is, how are you finding the information for your customers? So are you just looking on Google, or I know you mentioned partners with hair influencers, so how are you kind of finding that information?
So it's just racking up research. Like, for example, on my prototype, can I go back? I have 3C and high porosity hair, so it means that my hair is hard to retain moisture. So I really need a lot of products that would give me that moisture. But those with like looser hair types or lower porosity hair, they would need like stuff that is not as heavy on their hair. So it's just like the basics like that, and also research online.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mia. We'll just give our judges a little more time to mark their scores and jot down any notes. Now for our fifth and final finalist. Presenting her business plan for Fit Nation, please welcome Helen Sandoval from Brooklyn High School of the Arts.
Are you aware of the one thing we all have in common? There are insecurities. We all have them, and it's okay to. It's a part of what makes us human. However, it shouldn't prevent us from leading healthy, happy lives. My company, Fit Nation, assists all kinds of women who are insecure about their weight to connect, building a community and generational health. 88% of women claim they're not confident in their own bodies. That's how you know a change must occur. Obesity rates have risen and are only projected to rise further in 2023, making it clear that a change needs to occur. As of 414,000 women-owned businesses in New York City, and social commerce estimates at 992 billion, showing that there's a large opportunity in the industry that one can thrive from. FitNation is a growing brand, and these 3 features show different. Sorry.
It's okay.
FitNation is a growing brand, and these 3 features are only some of the things that FitNation provides for users. One of these being customizable profiles that women can use to select. That women can use to match up other people who have similar interests as them. We also provide personalized dietary meals that are aligned with women as their match of small businesses that cater to their needs. But the most important part of FitNation, they offer connectivity, the connection between users and small businesses that are created and create safe relationships driven by healthy outcomes. So in all, FitNation provides a safe environment where women of all sizes can unite to build comfort in order to inspire health, fitness, and life. FitNation stands on 2 pillars, small businesses and women. The far more important part of my business is, however, the women. Without an active user base, this app will fail to succeed. So to keep individuals engaged, FitNation provides the connection between small businesses that don't only cater to physical body, but allow for the growth of mind, body, and soul. FitNation does this through providing connections with self-improvement, healthy goods, and athleisure wear businesses that ultimately are connected. And with this, FitNation allows for these users to buy from these small businesses. So, this is Anna, and while this is Anna, Anna is like me, and Anna is like the 3.4 million women that I'm targeting. She's a 34-year-old professional social media manager. She's a born and raised Brooklynite. But most importantly, Anna is someone who values health and fitness, and she seeks people who feel the same way as her. So, to build a brand, there are 3 ways of targeting people like Anna: viral advertising, networking, and direct selling. Through viral advertising, the many users of apps such as Instagram and Facebook can join my company as the brand is only becoming more popular, growing a user base. Through networking, through platforms such as We NYC, there's over 414,000 women-based businesses that can help network with my business, not only for women to use my business, but so that they can advertise on my business. Through direct selling and live events, you can connect with other women. Just as We NYC has over 900 live events that you can go and network with other women, there's events such as Crowfest that has events every July in New York City with over 75,000 attendees around the world. And Crowfest isn't even the only one of its kind. There's other ones such as FinTech and Wire, and the many of the other businesses during Women's History Month. So, as FitNation is a growing brand, I've identified one of the biggest competitors to be Fitbod. Fitbod is an app that provides personalized services, and so is Groupies, but my app provides many, and mainly to women. So while they have elements of my brand, that's just it, they have one. Mine provides many. And my app is free to people. They get their revenue through small businesses that advertise on the app. So, I am the person that I'm targeting. I have an honor roll in physical education and health ed. I'm part of the National Honor Society, which gives me experience in how to manage events. I've taken an entrepreneurship course that has allowed me to learn how to manage classes, businesses, and how to manage money, as well as I'm in the top 3 of my class ranking, showing my dedication to my work. But most importantly, I'm a YMCA member, which has shown me how it feels to be insecure, and why businesses such as FitNation need to exist to address and cure this problem. So, the
cost of one business subscription is $100. This is the standard subscription between the gold, silver, and bronze, and the majority of my expenses are in the overhead costs to ensure that my platform is operational. Current plans of the nation consist of developing and licensing applications, tri-state small businesses networking through Weed NYC, growing user base, and connecting to CUNY health clubs and organizations such as Baruch, Brooklyn College, or Hunter. My future plans consist of growing partnerships with social media influencers, seasonal scaling year-round, meaning going indoors during winter time, so there's always an active user base, and possibly expanding to the male demographic. Thank you for listening. My name is Sam Sandoval. My business presentation will provide Vera and generational health.
Judges, you can begin asking questions now.
As you're relying on a lot of third-party businesses, have you thought about a vetting process of who you're going to allow on the platform?
Yeah, so like I said before, what we're letting on is self-improvement,
Healthy goods and athleisure wear businesses. So those are more likely the businesses that are going to go on the app because they will be matched with the customers. So it'll be more like personalized ads rather than just random ads. It'll cater to their needs. Yeah.
Thanks. How you doing? You good, right? You did great. You did wonderful. Let's give her a hand. Sorry, I'm a little ignorant. How do you make money? Because I think your app is free, right?
Yeah, it's free for consumers, like the customers, but it's not free for like small businesses. So small businesses will be advertising through the app, and So through the business structure, it's a business subscription. So the selling price will be $100 for the silver package for small businesses. So that means like they'll be available to have their ads on a longer period of time than the bronze package or in the gold package.
Right.
Small businesses are also offered customizable profiles themselves. They can reach their target market within the app. So then this is for the businesses.
That's great. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's yours.
Yeah, just as a follow-up, how are you going to reach those small businesses, and how are you going to keep your business going while you're building up that small business space?
Yeah, for sure.
So being a part of New York City, I have a lot of friends that are going to CUNYs. So I'm hoping to reach out through CUNYs, through their health organization and their health clubs. And for these other businesses, I'm looking to expand to, I'm looking to reach out to them through viral advertising such as Instagram and TikTok to reach those businesses, as well as We NYC, which contains over 414,000 women-based businesses that can help network with me. So then I can reach out to them. So that not only can the women from these businesses use my app, but they can also advertise on it.
Okay, great, thank you. And did you talk about the cost of the app?
Yeah, so the app is free for the people who are downloading it, but it's not free for small businesses that are going to advertise through my app.
No, I meant for you to develop it.
Oh, for me to develop it, yeah. So the platform maintenance is $100. So basically I will be hiring someone to develop the app for me. So all my overhead costs are the majority of my expenses. Thank you.
Great presentation, Helen.
Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to ask the judges to collect their things so they can head off to finish scoring, deliberate, and determine who our top winners will be for today's competition. And let's give one last round of applause to all of our student presenters. You're fantastic.
You want that one?
Yeah. Okay. As our judges leave us to discuss these amazing young entrepreneurs and their impressive presentations, I am excited to announce the first of 2 volunteer awards that will be presented this afternoon. Each year, the Nifty Mid-Atlantic team meets to discuss honoring a single volunteer of the year that has gone above and beyond to support Nifty communities, teachers, and students. As we all know, Nifty volunteers play a crucial role in Nifty's work. Volunteers can wear many hats, including being a guest speaker, business plan coach, pitch competition judge, and even field trip host. In short, Nifty couldn't make the impact that they make without their dedicated and talented volunteer corps. And this year's honoree is no different. During the day, this year's honoree serves as the VP and Area Managing Director at Webster Bank, supporting their network of employees throughout the region. When he's supporting Nifty, he wears so many hats that it's sometimes hard to keep track. He's been a vocal leader of the Mid-Atlantic Regional Advisory Board for a number of years, always helping to open doors to new funders, supporters, partners, and additional volunteers that can expand their presence in the region. He's played an active role throughout the year, working closely with Nifty's students at this year's Youth Entrepreneurship Summit in March, and helping to prepare students for the very Regional Youth Entrepreneurship Challenge that we're here celebrating today. He's made multiple visits to Nifty schools to work with students in their own classrooms, and even is always available online for our virtual volunteer events. He's even been available to us for summer programs to help excite and engage young people who enroll in our biz camps. In addition to his personal volunteerism, he's consistently advocating for Nifty's mission and helps to recruit colleagues and network connections when Nifty students need support. He knows what it takes to help bring opportunity and access to young people, and he's a constant motivation for the entire Nifty team who have the pleasure of seeing him in action. It's now my pleasure to announce that Nifty's Mid-Atlantic Individual Volunteer for the Year for 2023 is Mr. Barrett Stokes. Thank you, Mr. Stokes. Congratulations again on this well-deserved award for your amazing contributions to Nifty and the mission it serves. I'd love to ask you a couple questions about your volunteering for Nifty.
Come and have a seat.
What drives you to volunteer with Nifty, and what are some of the most exciting and impressive changes you see in students that you work with?
Well, I've been a Nifty volunteer for probably over 15 years, and originally I got an email from a colleague who was an advisory board member asking me to volunteer for this organization with this unusual name, Network for Teaching Entrepreneurship. I didn't know what that meant, and I didn't know you could teach entrepreneurship to students, but I had an opportunity to judge a business plan competition, and I was just wowed. And the students' professional presence and communication skills told me that, more was possible than I thought. So, at that time I really did a deeper dive into NFTE, tried to look at the mission, see that we were really serving many students across the country that were under-resourced school districts. And it really made it seem that anything was possible. So then I started really trying to work with students from the beginning, like participating in the ideation phase, the pitch competition, coaching as they develop their business plan. And to me, seeing students go from not knowing that they can even come up with an idea for a business, not even understanding that they could actually get in front of a crowd of people and present their business like they did tonight, it really shows me that anything is possible. And that really motivates me, because I've seen so many students just show the capacity to learn and develop, change, and really kind of create something out of nothing. And that kind of motivates me every day, because I think if it's possible for a student to do it, it's possible for all of us to do it.
Yeah.
Now, Rania, now it's my turn to ask you some questions. But before I do, how about a round of applause for Rania and the tremendous job she's doing. So, Rania, I remember this. Last year, you were in the same shoes as this year's competitors, right, 1 year ago. And as we all know, NFTE works to build what they called an entrepreneurial mindset in young people that we serve. What was your NFTE experience like at the Academy of Finance and Enterprise in Queens? And what are some of your entrepreneurial mindset strengths that have grown because of this? Are there areas that you'd like to strengthen more as you transition into college next year?
Okay, so I feel like NFTE has definitely solidified my future for me. An entrepreneurship course was given to me my junior year of high school, and I feel like before that I definitely had no idea that I even wanted to do business. Even though I was in a business high school, I didn't really feel connected towards it until my entrepreneurship class. And I just loved the fact that I could take my own ideas and start a future out of things that were meaningful to me. So I definitely feel like the future orientation part of the entrepreneurial mindset has benefited me and what I gained through NFTE. I feel like now I'm more career ready and I'm able to go out and take advantage of opportunities presented to me, whether it's through NFTE or other organizations. I feel like all of the mentors that I've been given through NFTE has they even helped me find opportunities and resources outside. So I definitely feel more career ready.
Great.
Now for my last question to you, your job at Webster Bank seems really interesting, and it's certainly relevant to the purpose of today's event. Coming from the financial space, what advice would you give to the young people here today who might want to become entrepreneurs in the future to be smart about their money and manage their business effectively? And what are some of the common mistakes you see from young entrepreneurs, and how can they possibly be avoided?
So, being an entrepreneur is about taking risks, right? We all know that. And with risk comes making mistakes. And obviously the important thing is to really learn from those mistakes. So I wouldn't say don't take any risks, don't make any mistakes, and that's going to happen. But we do know that there are some mistakes that are a little bit more damaging than other mistakes. And my advice to them is first understand that, from my position, particularly being a banker, even though we see a business as a separate entity, we don't really separate the business that far from the owner. So, one of the first things I tell people is to, make sure that you also have control and understand your personal finances. For many years, I used to do a personal finance class during one of the NFTE summer camps that was actually hosted by Dr. Rogers, one of our judges in Mount Vernon, New York. And I think, kids beginning to first kind of understand their personal finances kind of makes it a little bit easy to understand how to run a business. I think that I've met many business owners, many entrepreneurs, and I think that, obviously you need to have a passion for that business. And I think that most of them meet that bar. I think that what happens though is sometimes that passion, that level that they have, for the passion of the business doesn't meet the level of their knowledge of the financial side of the business. So, that financial slide, and I know some of the judges were asking questions about it, it's very important to kind of understand, how you're making money, where you're losing money, who do you need to collect money from. So I would just say to them that, learn that financial side of running their business, not just the product side or the service side. I would also say that, they're not alone. They can get help. There are resources. One of the contestants talked about We NYC, a network of women entrepreneurs. There are many not-for-profit organizations in the New York metropolitan area that provide technical assistance. They can teach you how to develop an app or a website, or to learn more about how to, use QuickBooks or set your business up financially. Then you have a network of professionals. Form a relationship with a banker, get a bookkeeper, get an accountant, an attorney. All of these people are there to assist entrepreneurs, and I would say don't make the mistake of thinking that you're going to go it alone. So Rania, you're obviously volunteering your time here today as an event MC, and you expressed interest in becoming an active member of NFTE's alumni community. Thank you for doing this today. We appreciate it. And I know you'll be a great support to future NFTE students who might look to learn from your experiences. I'd love to hear a little bit about what's in your future. We know a little bit about your college plans. Tell us a little bit more about where you're going again and what you're most excited to experience. And thinking forward to future work with new NFTE students, what are a few pieces of advice you'd give them at the very beginning of their NFTE experience?
So, in the beginning of my speech, I've always said, I think everything to NFTE, my college acceptances, if it wasn't for all the opportunities and resources, I definitely wouldn't be going to such a good, business program. So, this fall, I'll be attending Boston University for Questrom School of Business. And I'm definitely excited to be in a community filled with people who share the same passion as me and just overall are excited by the world of business. And what I'm also looking forward to is studying business in a different light. Obviously, I attend a school for business right now, but accounting in high school will definitely not be the same as accounting in college. So I'm definitely more excited to attend lectures and more discussion-wise, rather than more just classroom learning. And as for the new NFTE students, one piece of advice that I would say is definitely just take a risk. At first, I was hesitant of even doing competitions in the first place. My mentor, Miss Izzo, was the one that pushed me to even submit my things, my business plan. And I feel if I hadn't taken that risk that one day, then I definitely wouldn't be here, and I definitely wouldn't be going where I am today. So I would just be more comfortable with taking risks, be more comfortable with speaking up for yourself, going outside your comfort zone, because it's definitely rewarding in the end.
Great, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Stokes, and another thanks to all of our incredible volunteers this year. NFTE volunteers help our teachers and our youth in so many ways. To learn more about how to become involved with NFTE, don't forget to register before you leave. There is a QR code to scan on the table scattered throughout the event. So now we're going to take a 5-minute water break as we await our judges. You can get yourself some water, stretch your legs, but don't go too far. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back, judges. We're really excited to hear your final decision, but before we do, I wanted to invite one of you to the stage. Mr. Joel Barnett from Fulton Bank, could you join me? It should come as no surprise that Fulton Bank is NFTE's Mid-Atlantic Corporate Partner Volunteer nominee this year. Since their introduction to NFTE in 2021, Fulton Bank has jumped in as a strong supporter of NFTE Mid-Atlantic programs and initiatives through both funding and volunteerism. Starting in 2022, Fulton has made a commitment of $125,000 over 4 years to the Mid-Atlantic region. In addition to this generous and crucial financial support, the Fulton team has also begun to form a key part of the local volunteer network. They have served as networking partners, business plan coaches, and judges, imparting crucial insights and invaluable moments of attention to the kids they have worked with. The entire Fulton volunteer team has left a real mark on students so far, and we can't wait to see what next year brings. We are excited to honor their time and contributions with this award. We are grateful to Mr. Barnett for being here today, not only to accept this award for Fulton, but to volunteer his time as a judge for the competition. Please join me in congratulating Mr. Barnett and Fulton. We are so thankful to have a partner like you to provide support of so many kids to our young learners at all stages of their development.
Thank you.
Thank you, thanks.
And one more thank you to all our amazing volunteers, incredible nifty teachers, and school administrators for what you did for me, what you've done for our finalists, and what you continue to do for all nifty students. And now I believe we're ready to hear the judges' final decision. Is everybody ready? I'd like to ask all of our finalists to join me here on stage. Judges, we're all very interested in your impressions. Is there any general feedback you'd like to give before the results are announced?
So I'll start by saying amazing, amazing presentations. You guys should all be extremely proud of yourselves. I love all the business concepts, creativity. You guys rock. What I would say to you guys, yes, let's give them a round of applause. What I would say is keep pushing, keep shining, be relentless, and keep doing your thing.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Let's give them another round of applause, everybody. You're definitely all amazing. You're all definitely headed for really good things. The one thing I would say just to all of you presented very well, but when you come, bring the energy. Just come in and just bring it. I've seen a lot of these competitions. I've seen people who just came with the energy and may not have had the best business idea, but just because they brought the energy and they just grabbed the passion of the crowd and of the judges, and they were successful and victorious. So come and bring the energy just for, not that you were bad, but just come bring the energy, all right?
You have that? So, I don't want to be a contrarian to my fellow judge partner, but I think you brought the energy, all right? So, there was a famous comedian, his name is Bob Hope, you guys probably never heard of him. And he said there's only 2 times that your brain stops working, and that's when you die and when you have to give a presentation. So I applaud you for having the courage, the temerity to get up here, right, and give your business plan. You guys did a phenomenal job. I'm so incredibly proud of you. The point just made, you are well on your way to doing phenomenal things. So keep it going. Well done. Thank you for allowing me to be part of it.
I'll say this. First off, congratulations to all of you. I was in your first steps in 2019, so I know that it is scary to be able to present in front of a bunch of people and not know what the judges will ask you. So I just want to say great job to you guys, and you did amazing.
Never give up. Everything's a learning experience, and just keep moving forward.
Thank you, judges. You were all faced with an enormous task. They were all incredible presentations. But before we get to the final announcement, I'd like to make a special announcement on behalf of the Nifty Mid-Atlantic region for every one of our finalists on stage with me. All of the regional finalists whose pitches we heard today will be invited to compete in the Nifty National Youth Entrepreneurship Challenge. Taking place on October 3rd, right here in New York City, where they will have a chance to win the championship title and vie for additional seed capital, just like I did last year. We all look forward to seeing how these aspiring entrepreneurs continue to hone their business plans and pitches ahead of the national championship. Congratulations to everyone. But now we know a winner of today's competition must still be chosen. To read the results and close out our time together, I'd like to welcome to the stage Nifty's President and CEO, Dr. J.D. Leroy.
Thank you very much. Let's give it one more round of applause for Rania. Great job today. Thank you so much. And I really would like to extend my personal gratitude to our judges here today. Thank you. You really did have a tough job. Our institutional partners, Santander, EY, Fulton Bank, Mercy College. To my team, raise your hands, team. We've got a number of Nifty staff members in the room. Thank you for all you do on a daily basis. To the many Nifty Mid-Atlantic Advisory Board members who are not just in the program, but here today, raise your hands, folks. Our dedicated advisors, thank you so much. So I am not going to keep you in suspense for too long. But I do want to just offer a few words, because I like to, when I do these regional competitions, and we are now, this is the 6th of 7 that we have had, I like to think about what makes your businesses unique, what makes them distinct, what stands out to me. So let me go through that. So Tatiana, what I really loved about your pitch was that it was specific, well-researched, refined. Your target market was very clearly identified, and one could easily see how your business could start at the foundation of where you want to start it and grow from there. So that was a distinctive strength of your pitch.
Thank you.
Misbah, as I've been going around the country, right now, these days, I've particularly been interested in whether students are mentioning AI and using AI in their presentations. Because all of you know, you can't read the newspaper or watch the news these days without seeing multiple new things about AI. As a matter of fact, I was thinking of having ChatGPT do these remarks. So, as I was listening to your pitch, I totally saw, yeah, you could ask GPT-4 to do this. You could ask Wix, Dali, all these other tools that students like you are using, that people like us are now increasingly using, and put that into an app that could grow to scale. So congratulations to you for recognizing this important thing. Hannah. Well, first of all, I have to just say, my team knows this about me. My family who's here knows this about me. I'm a big Elton John fan, and your pitch reminded me of this movie, you're not going to know it, called Tommy, where Elton John it's based on the Who's musical, and he plays the pinball wizard, this character. And the distinctive thing about the pinball wizard is that he has these enormous platform shoes that he wears while he's playing pinball. But what I liked even more about your pitch is that you can totally see how this would become a fad that would catch fire, can't you? Right? I mean, think about it. I have a middle schooler right here. Middle schoolers, high schoolers, people who want to not only express themselves through a different kind of style, but do it in an interchangeable kind of way. It's so easy to see how your business could take off. Mia and Helen, what I saw in your apps and your businesses was not just the sort of surface level issue that you were trying to address, but also that you were trying to do so in a way that creates community. And isn't that what we're all striving for in what we do, is what we all want? Absolutely. The other thing that I noticed, and this is distinct of the 6 competitions that I've seen this year, I think we have the opportunity for some CEO partnerships, right? I mean, could you not see Tatiana and Mia partnering? You've got different angles on hair care, right? That could join together in an interesting way. I Misbah and Helen, same thing. You're both addressing fitness, but from different angles. So I don't know. I mean, maybe as you continue to get to know each other, since you're all going to the national competition, you can pursue that. The one piece of advice I'd like to give all of you is that you should keep going with your concepts, with your businesses, between now and October, when I hope I will see you all at the national competition. Take the judges' advice. Listen to their questions. You heard some of them say, do you have a prototype? Maybe you should have a prototype. Maybe you should work on this aspect of your financial plan. Maybe you should work on your pitch in a certain way. Listen closely to the questions they've asked you and work on them. You have that opportunity between now and then. You have our team and your teachers who will support you. And I know that when I see you in the fall, all these great pitches, which were all so great, are going to be even better. So one more round of applause for our pitches. So, all right. Now you've all won because you're all going to nationals. And I will again say this, I say it at every regional competition, no matter what the ranking, what the lineup is that you're about to hear, it's a clean slate when you get to nationals. And I've seen many people who have not been who have been the regional winner, who were not the national winner, and people who were not the regional winner, who turned out to be one of the top national winners. So don't get locked in by how you fared today, because you all have the opportunity to go further. So with that said, our runners-up, winning $200 each are, from the Academy of Finance and Enterprise, Mia. And from the Brooklyn School of the Arts, Helen. Next, our third place winner, receiving an award of $500, is from West Hills High School with Mentor Fitness, Misbah. Our second place winner, receiving an award of $1,000 from the Pittsburgh Science and Tech Academy with 1 minute editing, Tatiana. And so there we have it, our winner for today, receiving an award of $1,500 from the Pittsburgh Science and Technology Academy with Plateau, Hannah. Congratulations to you all. You all did an outstanding job. We are all very, very, very proud of you. One last thing, and I must ask the educators and the parents in the room to please raise your hands so we can all recognize you too. Would you do that, please? It's been a great afternoon, and I really look forward to seeing so many of you again in just a short while this fall. Have a wonderful afternoon, everybody, and congratulations to all of our young people.